Hey everyone, it's X. Today, we're confronting a harsh reality: homelessness in America. We'll dive into the 7 states with the highest rates of homelessness, exploring the stories behind the statistics. From New York City to California, homelessness doesn't discriminate. It's a complex issue intertwined with poverty, mental health, and systemic challenges. By understanding the scope of this crisis, we can start to make a difference. So hit that subscribe button to join me on this journey as we shed light on this critical issue. California, the Golden State, grapples with a staggering homeless population. Despite its reputation for wealth and opportunity, the state faces a crisis that is often hidden from the glamorous images of Hollywood and Silicon Valley. Los Angeles' Skid Row and San Francisco's visible homeless crisis contrast sharply with their wealth. These areas, known for their affluence and innovation, are also home to some of the most visible and heartbreaking scenes of homelessness in the country. The causes are complex: soaring living costs, lack of affordable housing, and a real estate market that seems to cater only to the wealthy. The dream of owning a home in California has become increasingly unattainable for many, and inadequate mental health resources. Many individuals experiencing homelessness also struggle with mental health issues, and the lack of adequate support services exacerbates their plight. Amidst the despair, organizations and individuals work tirelessly to provide shelter, offering a glimmer of hope in an otherwise bleak situation. These unsung heroes dedicate their time and resources to help those in need, food, and support. Community kitchens and food drives are lifelines for many, ensuring that the basic need for nourishment is met. We need to move beyond seeing homelessness as an individual failing and recognize it as a societal issue. Public awareness campaigns are crucial in changing perceptions and fostering empathy. Understanding the stories of those living on the streets is crucial. Each person has a unique story, and listening to these narratives can help us understand the broader systemic issues at play. California has the potential to lead the way in addressing this crisis. Policy discussions and government meetings are steps in the right direction, but they must be followed by concrete actions. But it requires a collective effort from policymakers, organizations, and everyday citizens. Collaboration and community involvement are key to creating sustainable solutions. Let's commit to making a difference. By working together, we can transform the California dream into a reality for everyone, ensuring that no one is left behind. New York City, a global hub known for its towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and vibrant culture, also faces a harsh reality of poverty and homelessness. Despite its reputation as a land of opportunity, the city is home to thousands who struggle to find a place to sleep each night. The sight of homeless individuals on city streets and encampments in various corners of New York City is a stark reminder of the growing crisis. The disparity between the wealthy and the poor is more evident here than perhaps anywhere else in the country. The disparity between luxury and makeshift shelters is jarring. On one side, you see opulent high-rise apartments with breathtaking views, and on the other, makeshift tents and shelters that barely provide protection from the elements. The reasons for this crisis are multifaceted. High living costs, stagnant wages, and a severe lack of affordable housing contribute significantly to the problem. The cost of living in New York City is among the highest in the world, making it difficult for many to make ends meet. Affordable housing is scarce, and the waiting lists for such accommodations are long. Many working families are priced out of the housing market, forced to live in overcrowded conditions or face the prospect of homelessness. Many working families are priced out, struggling to balance the cost of rent with other essential needs. They are often forced to choose between paying for housing and buying food or other necessities. Mental health issues, addiction, and domestic violence further exacerbate the crisis. Many individuals experiencing homelessness also face significant health challenges, making it even harder for them to find stability. Domestic violence is a leading cause of homelessness for women and children. Addiction recovery clinics and shelters for victims of domestic violence are crucial, but they are often overwhelmed and underfunded. Organizations like the Coalition for the Homeless provide essential services, offering food, shelter, and support to those in need. These organizations work tirelessly to help individuals regain their footing and find a path out of homelessness. Walking through Times Square, it's important to remember those who call these streets home. The bright lights and bustling crowds can often overshadow the plight of the homeless, but their struggles are very real and very present. New York City has the potential to address this crisis with a multi-pronged approach: policy changes, Increased funding for affordable housing and comprehensive support services are essential steps towards a solution. Let's work towards comprehensive support for those in need. By coming together as a community, we can make a difference and ensure that everyone has a safe place to call home. Florida, the Sunshine State, hides a growing homeless population beneath its vacation paradise. While millions flock to its sunny beaches and world-famous attractions, many residents face a harsh reality. The contrast between the state's vibrant tourism industry and the struggles of its homeless population is stark and unsettling. From Miami to Orlando, homelessness is a stark reminder of economic disparities. In bustling urban centers, the sight of individuals without a home is a daily occurrence. These cities, known for their affluence and entertainment, also harbor deep-seated issues of poverty and lack of affordable housing. The cost of living has skyrocketed, while wages remain stagnant. Many Floridians find themselves spending a significant portion of their income on rent, leaving little for other necessities. The gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen, pushing more people into homelessness. Tourist destinations drive up prices, burdening those already struggling. The influx of visitors boosts the economy but also inflates the cost of living, making it difficult for low-income residents to keep up. The glittering facade of tourism often overshadows the plight of the less fortunate. Florida's climate adds unique challenges for homeless individuals. The intense heat and humidity can be unbearable, leading to health issues and making daily survival even more difficult. Finding shelter and staying hydrated are constant struggles for those living on the streets. Organizations like the Miami-Dade Homeless Trust work tirelessly to provide support, but it's not enough. Despite their efforts, the demand for services far exceeds the supply. More resources and comprehensive strategies are needed to address the root causes of homelessness. Addressing homelessness requires tackling poverty, providing affordable housing, and expanding mental health services. It's a multifaceted issue that demands a coordinated response from government, nonprofits, and the community. Only through collective action can we hope to make a lasting impact. As we enjoy Florida's beauty, let's not forget those living in the shadows. The state's natural wonders and attractions are a source of joy for many, but they also serve as a backdrop to the struggles of the homeless. Awareness and empathy are the first steps toward change. Let's create a state where everyone has a safe place to call home. By working together, we can build a more inclusive and compassionate Florida, where no one is left behind. It's time to turn our attention to those in need and ensure that everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Texas, the Lone Star State, faces a troubling paradox, a growing homeless population amidst prosperity. From Houston to Austin, homelessness casts a shadow on Texas's success. Rapid economic growth has driven up living costs, making it hard for low-income families. Many factors contributing to homelessness are beyond individual control. Texas has the potential to make significant strides in addressing homelessness. Organizations like the Texas Homeless Network provide support and advocate for change. It requires a collective effort, recognizing homelessness as a societal issue. We need to invest in affordable housing and expand mental health services. Let's create pathways for economic opportunity for all Texans. Washington State, known for its beauty and tech industry, faces a pervasive homeless crisis. Seattle, with its iconic landmarks, grapples with a visible homeless population. The booming tech industry has driven up living costs, making housing unaffordable for many. The opioid epidemic has ravaged communities, leading to job loss and homelessness. Organizations like the Seattle-King County Coalition on Homelessness provide shelter and support. Addressing this crisis requires a multi-pronged approach. We need to tackle affordable housing, mental health, and addiction services. It requires a collective effort. Everyone deserves a safe and stable place to call home. Let's work together to address this crisis. Massachusetts, known for its history and universities, faces a significant homeless population. Boston, a city of knowledge and innovation, grapples with visible homelessness. The high cost of living and shortage of affordable housing create housing instability. Many families are just one paycheck away from homelessness. The opioid epidemic has further compounded the crisis. Organizations like the Massachusetts Coalition for the Homeless provide shelter and support. Addressing this crisis requires a multi-pronged approach. We need to expand affordable housing and increase access to mental health services. It requires a collective effort. Everyone deserves a safe and stable place to call home. Oregon, known for its natural beauty and progressive values, faces a growing homeless population. Portland, with its vibrant art scene, grapples with visible homelessness. The influx of new residents has driven up living costs, making housing unaffordable. The opioid epidemic has had a devastating impact, leading to job loss and homelessness. Organizations like the Portland Rescue Mission provide shelter and support. Addressing this crisis requires a multi-pronged approach. We need to expand affordable housing and increase access to mental health services. It requires a collective effort. Everyone deserves a safe and stable place to call home. Let's work together to address this crisis. We've journeyed through 7 states, each facing unique challenges but united by the need to address homelessness. We've seen the human cost of this crisis and the resilience of the human spirit. This journey is a call to action. Subscribe to stay updated and learn how you can get involved. Let's work together to create a nation where everyone has a safe and affordable place to call home. A nation that truly lives up to its ideals of opportunity and justice for all.